Now at 4, Indy is enchanted. We're live downtown where the wildest dream is about to come true for thousands of Taylor Swift fans. Rob?
And we've got plenty of sunshine, but it seems like we are never, ever getting colder weather. Will we see temperatures warm back up? I'll let you know.
All right, Rob, and on to other top news. Delphi murders trial. The testimony today that says Richard Allen was diagnosed with severe mental illness around the time of his alleged confessions. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
It is the weekend Taylor Swift fans have been waiting for. The global superstar wrapping up her U.S. concert tour right here in Indy, starting in just a few hours. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Dustin Grove.
And I'm Felicia Lawrence. And gates open for Taylor Swift fans at 4:30 for tonight's concert. And we have a live look outside at Lucas Oil Stadium where the concert starts at 7 p.m. Look at this.
Yeah, there they are lined up, ready to go in there in about 30 minutes from now. We have live team coverage on one of the city's most highly anticipated events. We're talking about everything Taylor Swift, and it's really important to point out here right out of the gate that this is something that impacts more than just Swift fans. This is 200,000 people coming into town. Lauren Kostick is live in the middle of the action. Lauren, what's going on out there?
I said, you know, that's Yosha. Hey, Dustin and Felicia, we know that thousands of Swifties are downtown right now getting ready for that concert at Lucas Oil Stadium, and we're actually right across from that here at Bullseye Event Center. That's because this is where Tailgate is happening, the official tailgate for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. And I am here by starting for us, right? So tell us a little bit about yourself, what fans can expect tonight.
Well, fans can definitely expect a lot of Taylor. We're going to switch it up between our different albums and hopefully give you guys a night to remember.
And this is huge. We're expecting more than 200,000 people downtown throughout these 3 nights. So what is it like to be a part of this Swiftie phenomenon here in Indianapolis and to have her performing right across the street?
Honestly, part of my wildest dreams. It's been quite an experience. I think anyone that is in the music industry and is a female knows that she just is an incredible role model and just does so much, so being a part of it is awesome.
And do you have a favorite Taylor Swift song? I know there's a lot to choose from.
I do. I'm gonna have to take it back to my college days for Red.
That is actually my favorite album as well,
Yeah.
so I love that album. And so Tailgate here is going to be kicking off in 30 minutes at 4:30, and there are still tickets available, so you can head to our website right now. We have all the information, and it's not just on Friday. We're also going to have Tailgate on Saturday and Sunday here at the Bullseye Event Center right across from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this really is the only place you can tailgate, Dustin and Felicia, because we know the city has banned tailgating outside of the stadium. So you want to make sure you come here and check it out. We're going to have much more for you guys coming up at 4:30. Back to you.
Yeah. And the sound was breaking up just a little bit there, but that was the DJ for Taylorgate, you know, instead of tailgating. All right, Lauren Kostick out there having some fun. We just couldn't pull her off of that assignment if we tried to.
No, she's there, all there for it.
Yeah, really cool. Okay, so let's get a look at traffic because we are going to see an influx of estimated 200,000 people in the city this weekend. So right now we're already seeing increased traffic downtown as they prepare for things. And we're seeing an accident, which appears to be at I-70 westbound. And we, of course, are still having that slowdown I-65 south headed into downtown. It's 4:03 this Friday afternoon. Taylor Swift weekend is here. We'll continue to cover traffic. You can also head to our website for a list of all the closures that you're going to be seeing downtown as well.
Yeah, a lot of closures and detours for you online there. And while the city is welcoming our guests, IMPD is also stepping up security. City leaders are reminding people headed downtown about the Indy Event Alert text service. Just text the number. It is 67283 to receive downtown public safety alerts and notifications. And we've posted that number and all the information you need to get that, along with a list of all the events for fans to enjoy. Just head to WTHR.com/SeenOn13.
And you can also catch our Taylor and Indy special on WTHR Plus. It's getting you ready for all things Eras Tour, and you can watch right now. It's on demand. We got you covered here. We got you from the root to the toot, from the bottom to the top. All thing Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
The impact that it is.
What Felicia
this
said.
weekend.
There's-
I'm looking for friendship bracelets. I do not see them.
I think they're on the other side.
They're on the other
of
side,
Lucas
yeah, I
Oil
think,
Stadium.
yeah.
Oh, how
Yep.
convenient for our photo
Yes.
here.
the home of Taylor Swift. Right there for the next 3 days. We'll take you back live to Lucas Oil here.
I don't think she's going to be living there, Dustin.
No, but she'll be spending a lot of time there.
Spending
Yeah.
a lot
I mean,
of time
3
there.
concerts,
3 concerts.
the pre and the post, and everything that goes along with it.
Yeah, interesting.
And weather's
Okay.
pretty nice for it. I mean, it's not as warm as it was a few days ago, but this is pretty comfortable for November.
For
Do you
November
all-
1st.
Do you all else feel responsible for the weather when we have guests in town like this?
Do you feel like you have to
Yeah,
apologize
you do.
when it's bad?
When it's bad, you
I
do.
want us to put our best
Yeah,
face on.
I know. Well, look, for any of the Swifties that are out there, I think things are looking pretty good. Take a look. Here's what we're expecting. I think we're going to not have to apologize for any nice weather for at least show 1 tonight. Show 1 tonight's looking pretty good with clear skies. Temperatures will be dropping, so keep in mind it's going to drop pretty quickly from the 50s down into the 40s by the time we get into the overnight. I think we'll see these temperatures drop pretty quickly. We've got a couple of 60s hanging on, but 30s for overnight tonight. And then tomorrow, show number 2 is going to look pretty good as well, as we're still going to keep the clear skies in. But rain is on the way for Sunday, and I'll be back in a bit to look at when that arrives.
All right, thanks so much, Rob. And to the latest this afternoon in the Delphi murders trial. Today is the first full day that the defense is presenting its case. The prosecution rested yesterday.
Our team inside the courtroom tells us the defense wanted to present videos to the jury today showing Richard Allen behind bars at the time he allegedly confessed to killing Abby Williams and Libby German. They wanted to be able to prove the harsh conditions Allen was living in during that time. But prosecutors objected because the defense couldn't verify if those videos were, in fact, around the same time that Allen allegedly confessed.
Well, the judge agreed with prosecutors and did not allow the videos to be shown today. But she said she will allow the defense to show them later if they can confirm the dates they were recorded.
Also today, the defense called Dr. Deanna Dwinger. She's the director of behavior health of the Indiana Department of Correction. That's the state's prison system. She testified that Allen was diagnosed with severe mental illness around the time he made those alleged confessions. Dwinger also says Allen was diagnosed as, quote, gravely disabled. This required the prison to give Allen medication without his consent.
Dwinger said on the stand that according to state prison policy, inmates with severe mental illness are not allowed to be in solitary confinement for 30 days. But she says Allen was there for months, and that could certainly contribute to an inmate's further mental health problems. Our legal analyst, Katie Jackson Lindsay, will join us in just a few minutes to give her perspective on today's testimony.
And we'll have much more from senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel coming up at 5 o'clock. And also want to let you know you can catch up every day on what happened in the courtroom by heading to our show, the Delphi Debrief. It's on WTHR Plus. It's an in-depth look at the trial. You can catch it weeknights at 10 o'clock. You can get WTHR Plus on Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and Roku.
All right. And of course, we are breaking down the significance of the testimony for today. That's ahead at 4:15. So stick around for that.
All right, well, it is official. The Indiana Fever now have a new head coach for the 2025 season.
Yes, they do. The organization announced today the hiring of Stephanie White, who is quite familiar with the Hoosier State and the Fever franchise. So joining us now here in studio to break all this down is Dominic Miranda. And Dom, it feels like this is a match made in heaven.
And you called this.
Oh, well, I don't want to take all the credit.
I mean, it wasn't a big
It was
surprise.
not a very well kept secret.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. But without question, a match made in heaven. And this is as much about the new president of the Fever, Kelly Krauskopf, as it is Stephanie White. Remember now, Krauskopf was the GM of the Fever from 2000 to 2017. Stephanie White was a player, assistant coach, and head coach of the Fever at various points during that time period. So there's a certain familiarity here that was clearly the driving factor in getting this move done. Quick how we got here. Christy Sides let go on Sunday. Stephanie White was quote-unquote let go on Monday, and here we are on Friday. The Indiana Fever have a new head coach by the name of Stephanie White. She's coming off a wildly successful 2-year stint in Connecticut leading the Suns. She was 55-25 those 2 seasons, both resulting in WNBA semifinals appearances. Before that, she was the head coach at Vanderbilt for 5 seasons, and of course in 2015 and 2016. She led the Indiana Fever to a 37-31 mark with 2 playoff appearances and a WNBA Finals appearance in that first year. Look, it's clear she's a very successful coach with serious Indiana ties. We'll go through all that coming up even further for you at 6, but it's a good day for the Indiana Fever organization. You could say there was a blank space for that head coaching spot, and Stephanie White wrote her name. I'll see myself out.
That's what you call a mic drop.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
those
just
are
drop it.
Taylor Swift lyrics for anyone living under a rock.
I tried my best. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you again at 6. Tom. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. So we actually have some new details this afternoon on a story that we've been following out of Missouri.
An Army specialist has been charged with killing a soldier from Indiana. 21-year-old Worcester Rancy is accused of killing Sergeant Sarah Roque at Fort Leonard Wood back on October 20th. Her body was discovered in a dumpster on the base after she'd been reported missing. During a news conference this morning, military officials asked people to pray for them and for Roque's family.
This is a tragedy that has impacted our community tremendously. And she was a sister, she was a warrior, and she was a battle buddy and a member of our team. We will always keep Sergeant Sarah Emily Roque in our thoughts.
Sergeant Roque was from Ligonier, which is a small town in northern Indiana, west of Fort Wayne. Investigators have not said anything yet about a possible motive or how the two may have known each other. Rob?
All right, we are looking at temperatures warming up over the next several days. I know this cool down made it feel a little bit more like November, but it is short term as the temperatures go back into the 70s by Election Day. But I'm not giving away the whole forecast here because there's a lot of rain in there as well. I'll outline when it arrives coming up.
And Indy, I know you're ready for it.
The big crowds converging on the Circle City tonight for the first night of Taylor Swift. That's ahead at 4:30. First at 4, we're digging deeper into the Delphi murders trial.
Our legal expert is live on set, and she's here to explain in more detail what today's testimony could mean to the jury when we return.